It's a big job to get the CRL open in 2026. As we finish building, it's time to start testing to make sure it all works safely and correctly. We have to test everything, from air conditioning in the stations, to signalling for the trains, to keeping you connected with 5G underground. Everything needs to work as planned. It needs to work by itself, with everything else, and with the wider network. We have lots to do to get ready for you to ride the CRL in 2026. See you on the train!
So my name is Anwar Matitang. I've been in the railways for 15 years now. My main role is to gauge our readiness in terms of getting the first train into the tunnel, which is one of the biggest milestones of this project. It's working with stakeholders, working with Kiwi Rail, AOR, and AT, and into making sure that we as a whole are ready to take on taking the first train here. How do we know if we're ready to get the first train into the tunnel? There's a couple of things that we're looking at. We're looking at system readiness, we're looking at documentation readiness, and we're looking at people readiness. And the main thing of all is that we're looking at the safety approvals. Do we have the right systems, or are the systems fully installed and commissioned inside the tunnel for us to bring in the train? It's things like the tunnel structure, it's the tracks that we have, it's the power that will be feeding into the train, it's the signaling. So it's all of those railway system infrastructure, as well as the tunnel infrastructure itself that would support a safe entry and a safe passage for the train. What I love about working in the railway is how it changes a city. That's one of the things that excites me about this project, really, is to be able to see that, to be in a project that gives a positive impact to a city like Auckland.
The first step would be we test the rail system that carries the load of the train to run safely and functionally in the tunnel. The second step is that we need to test the spatial clearance of the tunnel, for example, OLE, for example, signaling and other emergency walkways, so that we don't hit anything for the train. The third step would be another functional test for train running test. So we actually run the rail train within the tunnel, and we check all the step gaps between the train and the platform. We check all the gaps between the train and the emergency walkways. We check everything which is right, and in addition, we check the noise and vibration for the passengers as well as the neighborhoods above the ground.